Incremental routines. Finally, after many years, I can do this video. Now, in SuperMemo 20, you can finally use Formulae. This is a standard that should have been supported for many years. Now is a reality. But it's not as easy to use it like it would be in a regular software. In SuperMemo, has to be unnecessarily complex and the user experience limited, or it won't be SuperMemo. So in this video, I'm going to just show how you can get it, some perks of how you can get it later easier, and some of the stuff, but not as in depth as I wanted, because the video will be super long. So just to let you know that this is just to present the feature, not to have all of the pros, cons, limitations, flows, and that you might do. This will be covered in the course, the Pleasurable Guide to SuperMemo, when I do the SuperMemo 20 special episode. Okay, just to let you know that you have here the solution, but again, this is not built in SuperMemo, so you have to do it yourself. So basically, using the following HTML template in a WebView component. What is an HTML template? Right? We have templates in SuperMemo, but not HTML templates. But the first thing is WebView component. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is new topic. Awesome. I will call it, so it's more obvious. Okay. In this case, what I have is an HTML component. I don't want that. So I apply an article template or the picture, but that has the WV, which stands for WebView. So now this is a WebView component. How I know that? Ctrl+Shift-O, and now that is a web. The image has been added because it's the image specifically, the template with the image. It's empty. No, it's not empty. If you notice, there's some placeholder HTML. It's not empty. Okay. Then I need to copy the code. If I do it like this, it's not what I wanted. Now this is it's coded with the styling. It looks pretty, but it's not functional, right? I don't know. Let's check that. No, doesn't seem to render, right? So actually, what happens if I go to the file, view source, you have all of this to escape the characters, so it looks like this. I don't want that. So I will paste the content here, and now save the contents. Do you see you have a number? .htm, that's what you want. You can close it, and now here you go, magic happens. So basically, the WebView component, among other things, supports JavaScript code. And what you do with this code, I will paste it below. This code is just attaching a JavaScript file that SuperMemo will download. And now what happens? Now I can use the matjax or whatever, but only on this component. Because now if I use a different topic, a different element, using the same template, the WebView, and now I want to do the same thing, do you see? It's gone. Or, hey, I can see there's some text, but what's there? What's that, right? And if I go to view source, what is all of this? This is the file I have first attached, so it is hard-coded. You see script source is this one, and then all of this is style. So the CSS style, it is on the HTML. How to properly so the 2 on the square goes up to all of this is done through a CSS, and that's huge. So the only content I have is this, E equals MC squared. But what I have is all of this. If you know, we have the style registry, right? I could have one for matjax if I wanted to, But this is repeating this in line. This will increase a lot of the volume, because only for a few characters equals MC squared, I have a ton of characters. And for every single element, I will have this repeated. So if I have 1,000 elements with Formulae, this will be added 1,000 times. Okay, no worries. So just to let you know that if you do it the first day, that might happen. No worries. Then you have this, is hey, if I have that, do you see I don't have any feedback what I have selected? So I don't even know if I select the text. I go to the new one and I paste it. I don't see anything. Okay, no worries. I have it here, right? So I will want to select that. Copy to clipboard, code. Okay. Then I go here, I paste it. I see nothing. Once again, hey, I see nothing. Let me see what's there. File, view source. Hey, that's something else. I'm not getting the same code, the one here, right? So what I suggest instead, to save you a lot of time and headaches, is to have a custom template. So instead of doing this, now let me just delete it for convenience. Now, finally, I want this solution to be always the same. So I copy this. It looks the same, but it's not the same. And right away, I will set it as a new template. I will just make it more obvious by changing the color. So for me, this will be telling me this is Formulae, quickly, to quickly identify it, save as template, and it will be article, or whatever name you want, right? Okay. Then if I want a new one, I want something new, so from now on, it's as easy as apply this new template, article Formulae. Nice. Do you see that I still have the default placeholder, font size, and MC squared is not there. But if I paste that other one that I have here ready, code, which I will paste it here. Let me do one. It's this. I will just change it to 3, so you know it's not the same as the other element. Then I paste it here. Control Shift 1. Boom. Easy. Then from now on, you need to know the code, basically. So if you're familiar with this notation, you will be able to do it in plain text, then render, Control Shift 1. Or if it's already there and you want to make, let's say, a cloze deletion, it's too wide, right? You make the image either cloze deletion, and it looks like this. Hey, it's not what I did. I selected the number 2, right? The exponent. I got the cloze deletion at the beginning, and the 2 is still there because I actually duplicated the number 2 here. It's incredibly buggy. With SuperMemo, it's always like that. If you still want to use SuperMemo with this flow and you want to do cloze deletions, what you can still do is the following. Do any selection you may want, make the extract. I don't care because it's duplicated, no worries. But then the answer it's missing. I hope this will be solved because what you want is the entire thing, right? So at least I have it in my clipboard. And here you go. Sorry, it's with the number. Here you go. And then I want the cloze deletion. So I will edit this externally as well. View source. It's hard to read with this. The notepad is hard to read. Feel free to use a different app. So you see the highlight and so on, like Notepad++. In this case, it's very simple. And then it's A. That's the 2 I wanted. So here I will do the cloze deletion. Do you see? Oh, it's plain text. Well, I have it at the top. So if you really want to have the styling, you can just go edit view source once again, and instead of the plain text here, we'll add the HTML. I already know that this at the beginning, so let me go there. Metadata. It's there, right? So at the same time, I can select it and get rid of it because I don't want it. I don't want it on the beginning. Then I go to the place of interest and I put it here. You can see the key bindings of what I'm doing. And now, hey, this is what I wanted, right? So hey, that's a lot better. E equals MC what? Squared, cubed, exponent 4, oh yeah, it's number 2, right? Didn't I put it before? You can either have just the answer, or something I really prefer is in cases like this would be to have the entire thing once again. For convenience, I put it here. So instead of the 2, I have the entire thing. Remember that you may want to have this item as the item picture WV, web view. I take that for granted. How this depends on, among other things, the concept. So if you have a concept, let's say, about math, like this one, hey, instead of article, now it will be the article with the web view and the item with the web view. Even though you don't care about the picture, I do care about the web view component. So from now on, when I create the cloze deletion, it will be like this right away. It's something that I didn't mention until now because I have the auto-apply templates. So in case this didn't happen to you, that, hey, I lost this step in the video, it might be because of this. Then, that's how you do it. In the course, you will see more flows, also because of always the complexity. What happens if I extract, let's say from Wikipedia, do I keep this? If I want to edit that, we did it in isolation, it's very easy, but if I have text, I have tried. It's possible to do everything, but it's more laborious. That is the main side effect. At least now it's possible. In 2026, at least now I can tell you, you can use Formulae in SuperMemo. If that was a deal breaker, that you use some other app because of that, now you can use incremental reading for that. For instance, I remember I had entropy. Then could be the case that you have here in the between the text, you have, hey, there's a lot of stuff, right? I suggest to create an account in Wikipedia, if you import from Wikipedia. So instead of images, perhaps you want SVG images or you want MatJax. This is now supported. Now, if I import this article, the entropy, in my collection, it's a lot better experience than before because now I will really see all of the math, all of the formulae. But it's not as easy because then it's, hey, let me actually double check if that is the case. No, it's not the case. Do you see? Why? Because this is an HTML component, and I know that just by the border, but in case you don't know, here you go. Therefore, I will just, without changing anything in the source, apply the article WV, web view, and by just changing this, now they do display. Awesome. And now it's known that if this oh, let me make an extract of this. You can make an extract. And it displays well. Awesome. So basically, I first show to you the basic with an item, so it was in isolation. That means that now it's part of the text. Pros, if I want to, I can mix this with anything. So I can have my incremental reading flow with Formulae. In this case, it's not a big deal because I already set up, so I only need to, at maximum, do cloze deletions. You can also write this down, of course, but you don't have any tool that assists you, like any other modern software. So it's tougher. That depends on your flow. If you don't need to write, it's always input, so you only read and make chunk down and do extracts and cloze deletions. Good, which will be my case, right? I'm not in this field, that is my daily thing. So, do I suggest to use the math jacks and Formulae in SuperMemo 20? Yes. But if you're on the niche, and for you, it is as common as writing in English, you will experience friction. But at least it's possible in SuperMemo 20. This alone could be just a reason to get it. And remember, if you get SuperMemo 20, use my link in the description to get 10% off. And you also help me a little with this channel. And remember, in the course, especially the master chapter of the course about this, what SuperMemo 20 allows, it will come, not anytime soon, but this year, 2026, with a lot more detail, flows, and so on. But first, I need months of my genuine usage for that. That's more enough just to present the feature. See you incrementally.